Hello there, good people. What's going on? It's gonna be review time. It's gonna be early morning review time. It's almost like 3 a.m. here in Dhaka, in Bangladesh. So first episode I have for you is Ajmal, and this is good friend of mine, brother Iskandar Bhai. He sort of lent this to me when I asked for the fragrance to review. Um, there are reasons why I do reviews. I pick up particular fragrances which pique my interest. That's one thing. Second thing is I like to do like series reviews. From this line. This is not exactly the same line, but these bottles, I reviewed quite a few fragrances. Please check out my Ajmal reviews. This Amber Oud, I did Hatkara Oud, and think total 4 to 5 I covered. So there are two in this line. I have one here with me. I don't know if there's the other one. I would like to review that. This is called Amber Santal. Okay, this is Ajmal's more premium line. Okay, Ajmal is a Middle Eastern brand. Those who do not know, it can consider this as a niche house. It's up to you. I consider them to be niche, and they are almost pricing wise, they are sort of like Arabian oud, up with them. Okay, and these perfumes are they're more expensive, exclusive lines, so you have to pay more money. I do not know exactly how much they're going for. I asked him. I think it was perhaps depending on your country, sometimes go for 100, sometimes 150. My good brother Alonso told me, I think in their region, oh no, not Alonso, I think one of the brothers said this is going to be a bit expensive. So is it, oh, Alonso, yes, from Mexico. He said this is expensive, but he needs to check it out. Is it good? So I was wearing this yesterday for evening walk, kind of breezy, a little bit of you can say humid weather. So it was kind of like after the rain and all that. So I pulled it off, but this is mostly like a very winter sort of special perfume. So we'll see what we get. So this one comes with a 5-part presentation. Okay. I have taken out the 5th part because this feels a bit useless. I did not see the need for this. This one goes around the box or something. This one or this one, yeah. It is very difficult to take it out. Be annoying. So I took it out. It's just a sleeve. Okay. So the other ones, they are solid. It comes with first thing is a box, then this wooden sort of a leather suede box, beautiful bottle, and they also give leaflet. So let's go one by one. This one has been reviewed by some great reviewers. Please check out the review. This is not a new fragrance. I think this is 2019 release. Ajmal 100 ml EDP. And good thing about this one's 100 ml. Usually they come in like 50 mls or something. I don't like small bottles. Okay. So there you go. They have all the information provided. Ajmal written. And this is basically one of my favorite house because I wanted to review when I found out MMC is doing. Let me remove one of the bottles actually because it's not helping me. The bottle was sticking out. Yeah. Now I think I can put the box nicely. Yeah. So I wanted to review because no one else was bringing Ajmal like Rasasi or Armaf in Bangladesh. So MMC, they have like a whole lot of collection. I buy from them only. And I got so many gifts as samples, like small samples. So I did many reviews. Check out my Ajmal reviews. It's a great quality house. Second thing you get is this. I took out the bottle already. You have to be careful with the presentation. This is very heavy box. Okay. This is where you feel your money is well spent and well worth it because you are not only spending on a perfume, you're also getting this kind of presentations. Okay, these are presentations. This is what you call a presentation. 10 for presentation. I mean, look at that poshness. This is all soft cushioning. Inside also got cushioning. The bottle, if it takes a drop, it will survive it high likely, and that's where the stick in or put this one. Okay, reminds me a little bit of Azaro Purom bottles right here. This coloration. So they put the other fragrances. Okay. So this is Amber Santal. We'll be talking about that. They also put the notes. Great. They have 2 fragrances. Amber. I don't know. I don't know how do you spell this, man. This one, the other one. I'm sorry, I cannot say the name. So they are the 2 from this series. So this one's probably called A series. So they have quite different lines. Amir 1, Amir 2. Basically, a lot of oud fragrances. So the notes breakdown, according to them, is spicy, pepper, cypress, nutmeg, incense, woody, sandalwood, incense. Again, patchouli, cedarwood, amber, and sandalwood. So this basically, from the name, you can tell Amber Santal. Basically, it's gonna be an amber and sandalwood based perfume. Look at that bottle. I actually do like the other bottle, but you see, I showed you previously a small one, 50 ml. Is it 50? Yeah, 50 ml. So side by side, it's kind of small, but I told you before. Look at the stone. Look at the amount of detailing on these bottles. They are very premium. And they do put good bottles in their high quality fragrances. So this one is a different coloration. This line is beautiful amber color. It reminds me of these bottles. I'll show you the fragrance also in a bit. See, the coloration is kind of amber. So that is Isime Noir Ambre. This bottle, I also give it 10. Man, It's just stunning to my eyes. That is very pleasing. You can see through. It looks like plum japonais or that fragrance from Tom Ford, but trust me, these bottles are super high quality, heavy. Cap is heavy, very regal, and sprayer works really good. These ones are kind of like snug fit, doesn't click onto place. It's snug fit, but always be careful while handling them. Sprayer, very good sprayer. So these ones, as I told you, price can vary from 89 all the way to 150 or maybe more. So you have to pay the buck to get it. So try to get a sample before buying a full bottle. Excellent presentation, price is on the higher side. And now let's see what you get. This is on the paper. When I smell this, okay, first of all, this fragrance, it's not the most unique thing that you smell, okay? Why do I say it? I have smelled some ambers. I'm going to put kind of two ambers just to give idea. Let's say Costume National Soul. I smelled this before. Let's keep it there. Beautiful amber, spicy. Other one just now I showed is this one, Isimiake Purom Noir Ambre. These two fragrances are not, or these fragrance perhaps is not a clone of any of those or inspired. But if you know these fragrance DNAs, you'll see this one has a lot of common elements. Okay. Another fragrance, they have sort of, I think I don't have the bottle here with me. It was Le Bleu d'Essai. I have it somewhere. I think bottle is, I don't know, not here. So because of cypress note, they mentioned that one is similar to this, but this one has its own character. Okay, how this one develops, when you smell this first thing, you do get some spices. It's a spicy amber. Oh, one more fragrance. Yeah, this is what I was thinking about. This one. This is called David of Amber Blend. I remove this here. I keep it here. Okay, yeah, perfect. So if you know this fragrance, this is very, very similar in structure with this and the complexity wise, but this is a bit more sweet and crowd pleaser. This is going to be a little bit more, on the daring side, but still, this is the most wearable so far I found from the whole line of Ajmal's, these bottles, Amber Oud or Amber Santal, these ones. This is the most wearable, and I'll tell you why. So when you spray this first up, you do get that cypress, kind of like a green, le disse sort of a vibe, but this is not a clone or any way apart from that cypress note, similar to that. Then you also get hint of spice, like a lot of dosage of spice, but the spices are not just nose burning spice. It's really sort of like a playful. Think of Dior Sauvage pink pepper. Think of Amiri, okay, by Arabian Oud. And the way they used those spices, really smooth, almost to the point of citrusy, crowd pleasing. This is the kind of opening you get from this. So the opening is not super just pepper or so dark or just oud. If you're scared for those, this is gonna really surprise you. It's not overbearing, but I'll tell you the performance before I go any further. These fragrances are monsters. Okay, anything that you get from this line, Amber Oud or Hatkara Oud, anything, do not go overboard with the spray. I just did one on my hand, one on my shirt, plenty for next 2-3 hours. Constantly, it was projecting. Even after that fifth hour, it was projecting nicely. Longevity, you can get up to 20 hours from these. 20, yes, on the shirt it will go up to 20, on the skin 10 hours plus. Beast mode longevity, and 100 ml makes it worthwhile. You don't even need 100 ml, you just need 50 ml if there's a small bottle. This is going to last you pretty long time if you have no one else is sharing with you, okay, that fragrance. So that's the performance season for this. I think this one works beautifully, same way like the Costume National or Amber Blend by Davidoff or Le Disse Noir Ambre. This same like cooler weather setup, or if it rains, if it's cloudy, overcast, the breeze is going on. These are fragrances you can wear. Man, this is gonna be beautiful, like colder weather and especially high class occasion with a suit and stuff. Very high class. So this one is reminiscent of a lot of fragrances, not the most unique one, but the quality of this fragrance is top notch. And the thing is, the complexity of this perfume. This one not just amber and spice. This one has sandalwood. They did say something like a think sandalwood at base as well as the mead. It continues, and then it adds a little bit of a smoke. Okay, smoky incense. So the smoky incense, it's not to the point of oil incense by Isimiake. It's not that incensey, not super church like, or Zadig and Voltaire. This is him, little bit less dark than those. Okay, so I'm giving a lot of reference points. You go match with those. Okay, so if you like all those fragrances that I mentioned just now, give it a try. This is a mature person's fragrance. This is not a teenager like. At any way, I do not see youngsters would be loving this. Say, hey, let me wear some of this and go out date with my, teenage girlfriend. No. That's gonna be like a rare thing. Any of these fragrances, I do not see youngsters pulling it off. Okay, so it's a mature man's fragrance. Age range you're looking at 25 and up. Okay, occasion to wear it, formal occasion, perhaps office. It's a responsible sort of a person's smell, right? So it's a very up class fragrance, and the target market I think for people like for this Ajmal brand is people with money, high end people, rich people. This is a rich people smell, and if you spend $150 on it, even let's say maximum, you are not going to regret it because of the presentation, bottle, smell, longevity, every way. But fair warning to you, if you do not like spicy amber, smoky fragrances, or sandalwood, the sandalwood is not very milky in it. It's wearable, so everything is within like a proper like wearable amount. But perhaps that pepper in the opening can be a bit strong for some. But still, I will tell you, this is the most wearable from the line, most beautiful, polished, and the dry down, especially this fragrance, is magic. Longevity just carries on. You feel nose blind to it sometimes, but it's there, trust me. Okay, so overall, okay, rating for performance 10, presentation 10. Price point could be cheaper, but not every fragrance is going to be cheap because they have their ingredients, or the different lines. So I have no problem. But if you can score this within $100, let's say lucky or something, that would be an ultimate win. But 120 would be more like it. That would be my preferred pricing. The fragrance is good for, reserve it for good special days, Eid, like Juma, or prayers, or if you're Muslim, if you're fasting and stuff. So these are all occasions you can wear it, and it goes beautifully with those occasions. You can go to church with it. It has that uh, formal vibe. If you, let's say, I don't want to say funeral, but if you're wearing a suit and stuff, pay tribute and respect. This is a good fragrance for that. Very serious business sort of fragrance, doesn't have so much playfulness. That's one maybe downside. So overall, I'll give this fragrance a 9 out of 10. Absolute masterclass of fragrance. Just that it's not for everybody. Okay, definitely do not blind buy. Thank you so much, MMC Luxury Perfumes, for sending this to me, taking all the trouble. Thank you so much, Bhaiya, for your awesome love and support. I mean, I do say this from bottom of my heart, not because they're providing me with support every month, but their gesture is very, very nice. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best, and you guys try Ajmal. Check out the link in description box. They are the only one MMC having Ajmal perfumes official distributors in Bangladesh. Take care. Thank you so much for watching. One more review, then we'll upload this. Take care.